Just go ahead.
Go ahead, what?
What you reading there?
What you reading there?
The calendar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What's it telling you?
Always Monday.
Always hard!
Like us.
Follow us.
Subscribe to us.
And comment.
Go Charge!
Coach hard.
No, this is the introduction. Ready?
Okay, here we go.
That's one hell of an intro.
Yeah! Hard intro. This is an unboxing with Captain Freedom actually in the frame this time.
Yeah, I'm here this time. Not behind the camera, I'm right here.
Because there's work to be done. So.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Give us a like. I just want to do this because it's in my hand this time. Give us a like because I'm in the video this time.
Yeah, just because of that. Gives a fuck what unboxing.
So what are we unboxing today, Chief?
Well, I have a pretty cool piece here.
So we haven't opened this yet.
No.
And we have no idea how many pieces this is.
No, yeah, we have no.
And it's carton number 341.
Yeah, no, of 500. So
Wow.
500 worldwide.
That's
This
pretty
is a Chronicle Collectibles RoboCop 2 CAIN statue, or RoboCain, as the fans have so, kind of attributed his name. But
I didn't like RoboCop 2.
I know. I didn't think.
I like part 1 the best.
Well, obviously. A lot of
That's
people.
because I didn't like Cain too much, to be honest with you.
You didn't, eh?
No, I liked the character of Cain. I like the idea of him. I think he's pretty cool. I like the whole robot thing.
So you like the robot?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't like him as I don't like him as a human.
Oh,
I think he was
okay,
kind of annoying.
yeah.
I liked
Clarence Boddicker.
Clarence Boddicker, but the actor's name I can't remember.
Kurtwood Smith.
Kurtwood Smith.
Yeah.
Dude, that guy gave me nightmares. This guy didn't give me nightmares. No.
Tom Noonan was pretty scary for me too because he was so chill and doing such awful things to people. I was like, that juxtaposition is kind of weird. Before I knew that word, obviously, when you're at 3.5, I did not know the word juxtaposition yet.
No, I did not know that. I still don't know what that means.
But yeah, I was watching this shit, guys. RoboCop 2. We have it on the screen right now for inspiration. But I was watching that at 3.5 years old every day.
Viewers can say, how about we fill the boxes thing and stop talking?
All the time. It's like,
because people want to get to the
people. You
want to get to the meat. When you eat a burger, you gotta get through the buns to get to the meat.
Okay. We need the table though for the model. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah, get in the sides there.
I don't want to.
Wait, which side is the top?
This is the top. I can't put my hand in.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'll get the pressure going.
No, but I can't. I can't get my finger.
You want me to do that part?
No. Okay, wait. I can grab the corners.
All right, ready? Pull hard.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, jeez. There you have it.
That's the box.
This is badass.
Yeah. Isn't the box badass?
We're recording again. This is amazing. I can't believe the detail that went into this box.
Yeah, I know. Just the work that went into the box, eh?
Tippett Studio. Any information on them?
Oh, well, it's Phil Tippett. He designed Ed 209 and CAIN. And he was directly involved with the production of these pieces. This is a direct replica of one of the stop-motion puppets that they used for the movie. That's so cool. So yeah, and I mean, this is as close as you can get to spending like 50 to 100 grand on one of those puppets. This is as close as you can get. You know what? They call this an art box, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the other pieces I've seen, the boxes are kind of meh.
Yeah.
This box, this is amazing, this box. The back, guys, looks like a VHS cover. So guys, this cover, like I said, for me, it harkens back to when this movie came out, when it looks just like a VHS cover with these little photos here, the big guy over here, the title is there. This is the man himself. This is Phil Tippett, the man responsible for creating this villain. I honestly, I've been scared. She scared the shit out of me when I was like that young. Maybe it's just because I was that young, but not really, because he still scares the shit out of me now. This is one threatening villain and one threatening cyborg. It's and another crazy thing is, guys, if you look at this design, and even when we build the model for you, Phil Tippett's design of Ed 209 was so easy that, or not easy, it's just easy for toy companies to reproduce. So Tippett came back, right, from the Ed 209 design, and all these toy companies who they could, reproduce it basically pretty good. And he said, no, not this time with Robo 2. I'm going to make this cyborg so complicated that no toy company or collectible company is ever going to attempt to even copy this thing at all.
Anyway, let's unbox this thing. I'm excited. You do the honors, man. It's yours. Okay, so we're going to time skip. This out.
Yes, guys.
Ooh, it's got a certificate.
It's got a certificate of authenticity. All right, Captain Freedom is getting this beautiful certificate of authenticity. Not many of these statues come with them. Although I don't have too many of these, right? This guy really spoke to me and I just love the fact that this comes with hand signed by Phil Tippett, guys, the man who did this. So I love this thing. This is going on the wall right next to this.
It's got a hologram.
Yeah, it's got everything. It's fantastic. I love it. And it makes it that much more legit. And I'm putting this in a frame next to this statue when I display him. Alright guys, here's the base. It's massive.
Is it foamed too? Oh, it's foamed for you.
Guys. Oh, and another thing, guys. Phil Tippett hand signed this with a Sharpie. I love it.
So guys, we're gonna assemble this. We don't know how long it's gonna take. Stay tuned. Stay with us. Yeah, it's gonna be exciting. So we'll give you a close-up once it's assembled and on its base, and therefore you guys get a clearer picture. So just stay tuned, keep watching us, and time lapse. So just take your time now.
Why is this not moving?
It's legs, torso, head, arms.
Alright, here we go. Hole. Put it in the hole. Put it in the hole. Dude, like there's wires everywhere.
Dude, make sure it's in it. This is the most important piece.
There's wires everywhere.
Right here.
Oh.
So right here, all these spots. There are all these holes right here. We're so burnt. That's it. No, wait. Leave it. And should we put the other arm on first? Here, I'll hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold it.
Hold
The statue.
Hold the statue. Hold it.
40 years later, we finally put it together proper, and we're gonna tell you what's going on. It's done.
We're finally finished building this thing 6 weeks later.
Yeah.
Completely time-lapsed. We time-lapsed 6 weeks.
Hard. You can tell. We look different, you know, all the rest of it.
We've aged building this thing.
We've aged. Old. Like, in a proper sense, this is the first time this has ever been replicated. I would consider this the first time that they've ever replicated this thing 100%, and every piece, every wire, every little sticker and warning.
This was a pain in the ass to build.
Yeah.
This was a true pain in the ass, dude. This was
It was, yeah.
I almost wanted to throw it at one point.
Yeah,
because of all
frustrating.
But it's frustrating because it's done so right.
Yeah.
Can we get a close-up? Should we give you guys a close-up?
Yeah, hard close-ups. There are words there, guys. I don't know if you can actually see that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a caution sign. There's lettering here. I mean, it says, no unfiltered external power tube connector. Yeah. I have no idea what that means. I love this. I've seen this in the film. Most of this I didn't see, but these I always saw. They're danger, it says. And it points to these little pieces right there. There's more, like all the signage on this cyborg is actually there. This is a pure, like 100% reproduction of the stop motion puppet that was used for the movie.
Show them all the gears and parts.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you get in here, with the double arms, you have the welder over there, and then you have the claw arm. Over here is also, there's a partial American flag on his shoulder. That's a pretty cool little thing. He's weathered, so you see there's black and dirt, right? He's not, like, perfect. This is him at the end of the movie.
Weathered means used.
Yeah,
and,
like,
and
burned,
not brand new out of a factory.
Yeah, battle damaged, if you will. This is hosing. It's rubber. This is an exhaust pipe up here. And here, like Captain Freedom said, these wiring, just even the different kinds of wires they used. The materials. It's right on with what they actually used for the puppet. It's very, very impressive. The colors again are right on. This arm over here has the Gatling gun and the ammo. With he's kind of was designed like a what do I want to say? Like a Swiss Army knife kind of thing. That's why he has the 4 arms. So depending on what he needed to do, he'd have like all this arms to use, right? But I love that his face. Like, I mean, it's just sinister. This is a sinister design. Oh yes, you have the nameplate here, signed by Phil Tippett with a Sharpie, which is very cool. I thought it was very cool. And again, guys, we're looking at the leg here and up. I love just everything about the design is so unique. It stuck with me since I was 3.5 years old, since the first time I saw him. He scared the shit out of me then. He scares the shit out of me now. So this is definitely a keeper for me. He's one of my favorite villains of all time. 275 singular pieces. Not this, but the original. Yeah, no,
I think this piece is...
They did, like, dude, it's flawless.
I don't know about you, but this is...
Like
if I saw this in a comic book store, or like for sale, or just in a
these
collection...
are very hard to get here in Canada, dude. We're in Canada, as you guys may or may not know. This is very hard to get here. Chronicle Collectibles, even though I've heard they signed with Sideshow.
Toronto.
They did maybe a merger, so that might... But... you know, there's not many of these that come up now on eBay or anything like that. So
we don't need to talk this up. Yeah. You can clearly see this for yourself. If you're into this kind of stuff and you can get your hands on it, by all means, honestly, do it.
If you had a connection,
do you regret it?
This character?
Do you regret this purchase?
No.
And you like a lot of things. Do you regret this purchase?
No. This is one of the most distinct pieces I have.
It's a nice piece.
He knows a lot of my collection. This is pretty distinct.
Yeah.
So
it's nice.
I like that. I mean, guys, look. I mean, comparatively, just to close it off with Ed 209, he was more of like a joke, a whole thing about capitalism and about how over the top America was at the time. Look at him. He's like a bodybuilder. You know what I mean? This is not a joke.
No.
When you look at this thing.
This is threatening. This is threatening. I found Ed 209.
I loved Ed 209 and found him threatening too.
He was original.
Right? But I don't know.
This is Ed 209 on roids.
This is like
a stealth version of Ed 209.
Like everything about this character blows me away.
Dude,
and
it's these foot claws will always
love it.
Resonate with me in the like the Velociraptors.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, just even the way he sounds, guys. I know everybody says RoboCop 2 is shit, but check it out, man. I mean, as a sequel, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with that as a sequel. No, yeah, guys, 100%. I'm very glad I have this in my collection, and yeah, I am gonna give this hard thumbs up.
Hard up.
So, I think that concludes. Type it up in the comments below, see what you think. Maybe what you want more from the unboxing videos, or maybe what you want less of.
Guys, type up in the comments below. Come a little interactive with us.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it. We don't bite. You know what I mean? It's a nice conversation starter out there. And
before we sign off, remember, we now have a Couch Hard store.
That's right.
Coming at you.
Yeah. Something's going on right
Get your hard merch.
Coming soon.
There's like
coming
shirts.
soon.
We're gonna start off with. There's gonna be all kinds of stuff. Type it up in the comments if you want to see certain products that we can just make for you. Yeah. Okay, put it up there for you.
We are open to business.
Yes, open to ideas. Okay.
All right. So
yeah, it's exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
High five.
Yeah.
All right. Always remember. Always Monday.
Always hard.
So like us,
follow us,
comment,
and subscribe. Couch Hard.